welcome to another episode of Sensual Insights. I'm your host, Kat, and today we're going to be talking about keeping things clean. And we're going to jump right into it. Number one, personal hygiene. Keep your body clean, wash your body at least twice a day to make sure that the people that are coming in contact with it are not running away or are not just doing, we don't want that. You want sexual pleasure to be fun and free and enjoyable. Things should taste good. Things should taste the way they should taste. Because there's some parts of your body that don't taste good, but they taste natural. And that's good. Okay? So let all the things that need to be natural stay natural. If you're all about cutting your hairs, make sure that those razor bumps and whatnot are taken care of. Make sure if you're not the kind of person who likes to shave, just keep your hair clean so that nothing grows there besides hair. Just say. Number two, safe sexual practices. Save sex all the time. Consistent, correct condom use. That's what we're about. Ladies, learn how to put a condom on. Gentlemen, learn how to use the female condom. And also go to your nearest LGBTQI NGO. They have dental dams. Dental dams are latex sheets that, like, you know how a tissue looks, that square looking thing or rectangular. That's how a dental dam looks. You put it over the lady bits and then you can go ahead and do your oral sex. You want oral sex to be fun. You don't want to be somebody's going between your legs and they smell some funky. Wash your behind also, because those two parts, the behind and the privates and the part, they're too close to each other. Keep your bum clean. Okay? I personally just wish my body could react to when I'm about to take a shower. I use the loo first and then I take a shower. It just peace of mind, And when you're from a night of clubbing, a night out, a night of fun, you've been sweating, you are wearing clothes, it's all, or if you haven't been home just the whole day, things are musky. Take your clothes off, jump into a shower so that your partner touches you. You smell good, it feels good, you taste fresh. Yeah, that's the word, you taste fresh. Okay? So safe sexual practices, no unwanted pregnancies. To avoid unwanted pregnancies, you either celibate or you use contraception. And contraception also includes condoms. A condom is a form of contraception. Female condom, male condom. I know male condoms are the most popular and easier to find, but we have female condom. Just ladies, learn how to tear one up and roll it on him, just for your peace of mind that it's there, and no stealthing. Don't remove a condom when the agreement was there will be protected sex. That's actually against the law, if you didn't know. If you remove a condom without consent, it's against the law. Okay. Number three, regularly test for STIs or get STI screenings. What I would suggest is that every time if you've been with your partner for years, then you guys can do yearly HIV tests. You're not saying anyone is cheating. You're not saying anyone is doing things they shouldn't be doing. It is just for your own, for the sake of your own mental health. Of, okay, I can trust this person. That's the way they say they, just openness about it. Yearly checkups, and just for your own health. And also know that HIV has a 3-month window period where it can be undetectable. So when you go test the first time, if you're meeting a partner for the first time, you go test, wait 3 months before you guys can start going raw and test again. But also, like, you can't trust people. People do things. So just for your own safety, use a condom. Correct consistently all the time. And if you are looking to be making babies, talk to your health practitioner. And also, just to clarify, people living with HIV can be in relationships and have healthy, normal relationships. Just talk to your health care provider on how you can go about having safe sex with somebody if you are with somebody who's living with HIV. They are not abnormalities. It happens. People can be in relationships and the other partner can stay HIV free the rest of their lives or throughout the whole relationship. No problem. They just need to practice safe sex. So, and also if you are just wanting to screen for STI. Sometimes you screen for an STI, but you're not showing any signs and symptoms. And you can ask your healthcare provider if you can take blood tests so that they do a thorough screening to see if what's happening. And also those mouth sores. Unfortunately, that is an STI. That's herpes, and yeah, sorry to burst your bubble. They're not headache sores. They're not caused because you're having a headache. It's a flare up because you've been in contact with someone who has it. So yeah, that's a thing that happens. Number 4, vaccinations. If there are any vaccinations like HPV, there's an HPV vaccination, but it is usually for younger people who are not yet sexually active, just so that when they get sexually active, it just prevents it prevents them from getting HPV or getting cervical cancer. So just consult. There's nothing wrong just going to a healthcare facility one day with your partner and be like, we're gonna ask about safe sex, and have them tell you all the things, everything, what you can test for, what you can't test for, what medications you can get for what. And also, there's a thing called PrEP and PEP. There's pre-exposure prophylaxis that you take before you are exposed to HIV. This is usually given to the LGBTQ community because they are at high risk, or young women and adolescent girls because they are at high risk, and sex workers and men who have sex with men. Those are the populations that PrEP was initially, they were in mind when this was done. But now anybody can go to the health facility and just let them know, like, okay, I'm having sex, or I'm just at risk. I feel like I'm at risk. I need PrEP, and then they can sort you out. But you have to go through a consultation and see if your reasons are valid for having PrEP. And then there's post-exposure prophylaxis. That is, you have been exposed. Either that the person you were having sex with is HIV positive, and then they can give you the medication. You take for a month, then you test, and they give you guidance as you're going through the whole thing. Or you've been raped, or some sort of abuse, or the condom broke while you're having sex, or many scenarios that could leave you exposed. Or you got in contact with blood, or if you're a healthcare worker, because of the job that you're working in is high risk, you get in contact with people's fluids, and just for safety, they can do that. But you have to go and ask. Number 5, healthy diet and lifestyle. You are what you eat. If you're constantly drinking, constantly eating unhealthy, your bits will show. don't know if people have realized this, but people who smoke and people who drink a lot, they have a certain odor about them, and it's not bad when you have taken a bath or a shower. It's not a bad smell. But if you've just been there and you're soaking in the grime, it's really not a good, yeah. But be careful of what you eat, because stresses can affect your libido. Diabetes affects your libido. High BP affects your libido. Low BP also. The illnesses that start off as stress and heart problems, whatnot, all of those can affect your libido. So to make sure that doesn't happen, you have to make sure you're eating right, doing a bit of exercise. Exercise can just be walking. Just walk. And it's also good for your mental health. Which brings us to maintaining emotional health. Number 6. So maintain emotional health, as in have a therapist, have someone you confide in, talk to your partner. It makes spicy time even more amazing because they feel more connected to you. And if you don't have a partner and you're just about casual relationships, have a trusted confidant that you can lay your stresses on, so that it does not end up being, my life is not going well. Oh, I'm stressed. Oops, I can't get it up. Oops, I'm too dry. I can't concentrate when it comes to sex. You see, it's a whole cycle. And number 7, lubrication. I don't know why our condoms these days, they don't stay lubricated. The lubrication goes away so fast. So you need extra lubrication. If your person cannot maintain wetness, don't use your spit. Don't use your spit. Use lube, okay? Get to your nearest pharmacy, your just grocery store. They have lubes, Durex. Oops. The companies out there that have lubrications, have them close, have them near you. Ladies always carry a condom and a lube. Males, men, condom and a lube always near you when you're going out. You're not sure if you're gonna have sex or not. Just to be safe. Don't be having unprotected one night stands, because then tomorrow's like, whoops, I'm pregnant, or whoops, something's itching. Oh my god, it burns when I pee. Let's be safe with our health, okay? Sex is fun when you're not worried if something's gonna infect you. When you're not worried that, I don't know, the last person I slept with, I don't even know what, where they were, how they were doing. Just sorry, I went off track there. Lubrication, just for somebody who doesn't always stay wet for as long as you are able to perform, or somebody who's just does not get wet initially like that. It's just sometimes the chemistry of somebody's body, and sometimes you are just not turning them on, which then you shouldn't be having sex. But if it's a case of the chemistry of someone's body, then lubrication helps a lot. And even if somebody can get wet and stay wet that long, just use it for fun. It makes things even the more fun. Slippery and wet. Ish. Anyway. Ladies, number 8, urinate after sex. After you have finished, you have come, he's off you, you're off him. Go to the bathroom, pee, just clear your urethra so that we avoid UTIs. UTIs are not only about getting an infection from somebody because they have like herpes or syphilis or whatever. It could just be the friction of the sex, and you put your fingers and they were dirty. Little things like that. UTIs are very easy to get because you can even get a UTI from a public bathroom stall. Just like keep yourself safe as possible, and drink lots of water. Water also cleans you up. Drink lots of water. pee after sex, after every round. This is the same as the condom. Use a new condom after every round. If you see the condom is getting dry, you haven't come, she hasn't come, remove it, put a new one. There's nothing wrong with pausing for 5 seconds. It won't kill the mojo. It'll even make you more sexier, if anything. Number 9, menstrual hygiene. Ladies, that time of the month, you need to keep clean because we have those 2-3 days or a day or two after we are done that is just full of surprises and there's funny things that are happening. So make sure you bathe twice a day, you change your products every 4 hours or every 8 hours depending on your cycle, how it is, but never more than 8 hours. Please teach your little cousins that are coming up, because not just for sexual health, just for health in general. If you keep it that long, these things have chemicals. As much as it's unscented, scented, whatever, they have chemicals that are making them work the way they do. So you don't want to keep them on your privates that are very sensitive for more time than they should be there. If anything, use Diva Cup. Also, still, you can't have it. You know what happens when you go over the time, that funky odor. Let's don't do that. Keep it clean. Number 10, avoid risky behavior. Now, if you're somebody who's prone to one-night stands, or somebody who's prone to multiple sexual partners, someone who's just free with their body, make sure you cut back. Also, for your own health, risky sexual behavior can lead to so many things, so many infections, so many just... If you are that type of person who doesn't like a relationship, just like a casual thing, maybe find one person that you can be casual with. Or, because again, you cannot trust people. You cannot say, okay, this person is not is like me. They're not having sex with anyone else but me. Even if you know they're having sex with someone else, you don't know if they're using condoms consistently and correctly. There's a lot of unknowns when it comes to risky sexual behavior. So what you do is make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you're looking out for number 1. Number 1 is you. Make sure you're looking out for number 1 all the time. And remember, hygiene is not just about physical cleanliness. It's also about your mental space has to be in a good place. There should be mutual respect between you and the people you're having sex with, or the person you're having sex with. There should be communication. I think our biggest issue really with anything, with relationships falling apart, is the lack of communication. So we really, 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 really need to get that. I know it's quite embarrassing because it's like, so in your last relationship, did you use condoms all the time? Are you sure? When was the last time you got tested? I don't know why it's so embarrassing to even do that, but for some reason it is. I don't know. The human brain, or it's just us humans being human, trying to make things that are not embarrassing, because your sexual health and men, please don't be waiting for your dick to fall off for you to go to check what's going on with your body. Can men just stop doing that? When something's wrong with you, go to a health facility fast. Get it caught early and treated and all of that. And if you go to a health facility and they find that you are presenting with STI symptoms, please contact all the people you're having sex with, even those you are having protected sex with, just for safety, so that they get treated. Because again, you don't know. You don't know who you got it from. How will they know where they got it from? See? There's a lot of unknowns when it comes to sex, and we're trying to bridge that gap of the unknowns. So let us know our own health history. Let us try our best to know our partner's sexual history, and then come together and have some great sex. Well, that was the post. Please, if you're enjoying these episodes, enjoying our content, subscribe, share with a friend, comment below so we interact and have a good old time with learning and finding out our quirks and stuff. Remember, I post every day. Until next time, stay curious and stay naughty. Bye.